Hey, my name is Dr. Dallas Bragg, and I help you break free from patterns in your life. I specialize in spiritual expansion, leadership development, and sobriety coaching. So send me a DM to get started. I offer a free coaching session to see if we are a good fit. But before we get started into this video, go ahead and click that subscribe button below so you don't miss any of my future videos. I upload a helpful or educational video each week, as well as a guided meditation. Speaking of the guided meditations, they originate as live meditations on my Facebook group. The Facebook group is called Reclaim Your Power. I'll put the link down in the comments if you'd like to join. And while we're at it, follow me on all my social accounts here. So let me ask, do you want to make a difference in the world but question your credibility? In this video, I'll show you how to discover your unique strengths in less than 5 minutes. Last week, 2 elements of my life story created a space of profound relatability with another person, which allowed me to initiate radical healing in their life. Reflecting on these conversations, I never believed that either of these experiences would really matter or make a difference in someone's life. The first was during active addiction. I was beaten, tied up, and almost killed by a schizophrenic with multiple personalities. Yes, that's true. Serendipitously, though, the opportunity to recount my ordeal created a space of ease for another person who had experienced something similar. And that released an enormous amount of shame in them to be able to share that with me. Second, a few days later, an anxious potential client's energy immediately shifted when I mentioned that I too grew up with an abusive father in the military. There's a bond that forms there as a result of shared experiences, and it's priceless. A common theme among people who reach out to me for coaching is the feeling of being insignificant. Why bother? Who is listening? Who cares? When delving, though, a layer deeper, I typically find that these same people are comparing themselves to others in social media or reality television. The measure of significance that they are using is skewed, but I get it. One short scroll on social media for me, and I see all the other accounts out there with more views, more engagement, and more followers, and I think, wow, they are making an impact. Then I remember that comparison is a thief. Comparison is a liar. Do not allow comparison to rob the world of your story's value. You see, I've always felt the call to help others, but I allowed shame to hold me back. But that all changed when a friend shared a very simple exercise with me that unlocked my self-confidence. Through that experience, I then launched my own coaching business. Now I make money and I make a difference. Your mess is your message. In my mid-40s, I could look back on my life and I could perceive it as just a long road of mishaps, messiness, and mistakes. And I did, until I accepted that everything was happening for me, not to me. My life experiences were weaving together an individualized story to be used to make a difference in the lives of others. I realized that I had been broken in order to heal. I healed in order to help others. And I help others in order to leave a legacy in this world. But I still remained frozen by shame and voices in my head telling me that no one is going to take you seriously. No one is going to respect you. You have no credentials. You aren't intelligent, articulate, or polished. And the list goes on. But I realized the brokenness of my past isn't a list of all the reasons why I can't. It is a resume of all the reasons why I can and should. So here's the exercise my friend shared with me that shifted my perspective. All you need is a piece of paper and a pen. Discovering Your Strengths. Draw a line down the middle of the paper. On the right, list every milestone from your life. Or it doesn't have to be a broken milestone. Marriage, kids, graduation, job, sickness, divorce. On the other side, list the main characteristic that you had to show to get you through that particular situation, or what strength you gained from going through that situation. Now you have a list with evidence of your natural strengths and your character traits. So for instance, if one side of the paper listed having children, maybe the corresponding characteristic is resilience. You are living proof that you are resilient. You can say, this is my strength. With this newfound knowledge, you not only understand your own strengths, which contribute to your self-confidence, but you're able to help someone else who wants to be more resilient. They need to know, how do I become more resilient? Well, let me tell you what I did. We need you. Now that you have a list of your attributes, you know exactly what you have to offer, and you know exactly who you can help. Think about this. Wherever you are in your journey, there are many people out there who are 1, 2, 3 steps behind you. When you were there, who helped you? Wouldn't you have valued the counsel of someone who had faced similar life experiences? And what advice would you give yourself 3 to 5 years ago? Whatever it is, that is wisdom, and that is healing for someone else. The world needs your individual story. The longer you wait, the longer people remain lost and hurt. You are significant. You have a legacy to leave, and it's time to stop listening to those voices saying you have nothing of worth to offer. Once I anchored my end to my proven record, I took the leap, and I found there were hundreds of people who needed my expertise, and they even pay me to help them. You've lived a rich life, and now it is time to help others improve theirs. Thank you, and I love you. And if you like this video, please share it, comment, like, send me a DM. I'd love to hear from you.